Hey, good morning. It's Edna Keefe here live with Mindset Monday. And today our topic is inactive activity. And it's kind of a vague thing to say, but it's something that's really important. And I want you guys to really take special note of it. And remember, if you need my help mastering your money mindset, reach out to me at edna@ednakeefe.com because we can go much deeper on this. But what is inactive activity? One of the most important things that I think that you can do on a daily basis is meditate. Well, that is an inactive activity, or if somebody was gazing at you, they would think you were very inactive. But meditating is very important because it allows, first of all, your brain to get some space, so you're not always running thoughts through your mind. The idea is to kind of breathe and relax and not be thinking about much. That is an inactive activity that really benefits a lot. Years ago when I first learned how to meditate, because I was always a very active person, and the idea of just sitting for 15 minutes unless I was sleeping was like torture, and I just couldn't imagine myself doing it. But since I've mastered it, and I try to do at least 15 minutes every day, it has made such a difference. Like, it is amazing how much more you can handle if you take that time to yourself and meditate every day. So I'd highly recommend it. There's so many different ways to get started. You can do a guided meditation. You can just listen to some different sounds and bilateral beats and stuff like that on through earphones. One of the ones that I highly recommend, and it was one of the ones that I got started with, is called HoloSync. And HoloSync, the idea there, and this was one of the reasons why I was finally able to meditate, was they say you can listen to it as you're falling asleep and as you're waking up, and it is as effective as just sitting and meditating. There's a lot of people, and this was one of the things I struggled with, is to just sit was so hard. But I thought, oh, well, I can listen to it as I'm falling asleep, and I can listen to it as I'm waking up. So for the longest time, that was my habit, just fall asleep with the earbuds in and listening to, and it was so amazing because, different sounds would happen almost like in different parts of your head. And that's what helps you meditate. The saying behind that system is that it can put you into a meditative state that monks takes them years and years to master. So if you need a shortcut, that is definitely one I highly, highly recommend. And I bought those programs for years, and back when I started, you could only get them on CDs. But now I'm a member, so I have the ones that I've purchased over the years. And of course, you can purchase everything imaginable. You can purchase for weight loss, you can purchase for anxiety, you can purchase for creativity, like all these different kinds. I don't know that you need all these different kinds for different things. But I've bought a few different ones just to try them. One of my favorites called Positive Focus, and I just love the sound of it, and it just really puts me in a positive frame of mind, so that's the one that I listen to mostly. But there's everything from gamma waves to whatever, and I mean, you can study it till the cows come home. I didn't want to do that, so I pick a few favorites, and that's what I listen to. There's a whole study behind meditation if you want to get deep into it. But those sort of inactive activities are very important. Another one that I've incorporated that I think is really important is visualizing what you want on a daily basis. So I actually have recorded my own voice of different affirmations I have, auto-suggestions, stuff like that, and I listen to them. And I try to listen to them as I'm waking up in the morning and as I go to sleep at night. And that again is an inactive activity. You're just laying there, sitting there, and if somebody were to look at you, they could not tell what you were doing. But if you can master that visualization and really building your life out in your imagination ahead of time, that's another huge shortcut. So I highly recommend that one as well. And another one, maybe not quite as inactive as the rest, but it's just writing things out that you're wanting to accomplish, writing out characteristics you're wanting to adopt, writing out goals that you want to have, possessions that you want to have, the type of person you want to be, increase your self-image, all of that. It's not really active because you're just kind of sitting there, and how I do mine is I kind of think a bit, and then I write a bit, and think a bit, and write a bit. And that's all part of a morning routine that I highly recommend that you get into. It doesn't have to take hours on end. And most successful people get up extra early so that they can get their morning routine in ahead of time. I mean, if I didn't do that, I could probably get up at 8 o'clock and still put in a full day's work. But I choose to get up at 5:45 every day. Most of the time on weekends too. The odd time I'll sleep in maybe till 7 o'clock. But those morning routines are really important for you to be able to master your mindset. So again, if you need my help to master your money mindset, reach out to me at edna@ednakeep.com, and I'd love to show you more of what I've learned. Bye for now. Have a great week.